Yep, I got myself one of these. I haven't made a technology related video in forever, and I bought myself an iPhone 5, so I thought, I'll show it off to you guys. It's for you who haven't bought one yet, or for you who have bought one but not sure what to do with it, or just because you want to see me talk about my new iPhone 5, because I love it. It's awesome. But yeah, this phone cost me a lot of money because I don't have an upgrade this year, even though I usually have an upgrade every year. So I sold my old iPhone to buy this one to offset most of the price, so it ended up costing me about the same as an upgrade fee, a little bit less than the upgrade price. I got the 64 gigabyte because my 32 gigabyte one was completely full, so this one has a lot more space on it, obviously. It was full of music, because I have a lot of music, as you can see. These are just albums. Like if I go to songs, and these are every single song that I have, and that just keeps going and 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 going. So yeah, I have a lot of music, and I love putting it on my phone because it's my only iPod. I just put it on in the car and just jam while I drive. Speaking of music, the headphone jack is now on the bottom of the phone. I'm not sure if you can see that right there, but yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about that. I really like the headphone being on the top, but I guess it makes more sense in a way, because when you put your phone in your pocket after you're using it, you kind of put it face down into your pocket. So the headphone jack comes out up and into your ears. Yeah, I guess it's alright. It makes it more difficult for me when I'm putting it in the car though, because I have to have my phone upside down in the car. But whatever, it's not a big deal. So clearly one of the biggest features of the iPhone is that it has a much bigger screen now. It used to have a 3.5 inch screen, now it has a 4-inch screen, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but because it's longer, not wider, it still fits nice in the hand. I've always been not a fan of the bigger 4.5 inch screens because it just doesn't, it's too big, but it's just longer, so it just makes a lot more sense. Though it does make the apps longer, the ones that are optimized for it, so it kind of throws you off if you're really used to the smaller apps on the 3.5 inch iPhone. For example, let me open up here Facebook, and it's just this really long, extremely long app, which is cool, which is great for reading a whole bunch of text and stuff, but it gets some time getting used to when you first open the app. Also, it's a 16:9 screen, which is great for video. For example, I can open up here Safari, open up this video here, and it fully fits the entire screen and not just the little edges, and then it gives you a big black border, which is great. This iPhone looks great for watching video, and I'll probably watch a lot more video on the iPhone on the go. This video is kind of disorganized, but whatever, I don't care, because I'm not doing a tech review, I'm just showing you the new iPhone in my own stupid style. So anyway, another thing I want to point out is the new software, the iOS 6. There's a lot of changes in it. Mainly it's Facebook integration. See up there, I can now tap directly to go to Facebook, and it's also right in the settings. So Facebook's all integrated. I can upload straight to Facebook from the phone without going into the app and stuff, which is cool. It also tries to sync my contacts with Facebook, but I turned that off because I do not want my contacts going between Facebook and my phone. I don't have everyone on my Facebook is not everyone on my contacts. I only have a few people on my contacts, so that's all right, I guess. The other thing is Siri has a whole bunch of new features about movies and sports and stuff. I don't sports, but I do love movies, so I can just go here. Siri, what's the best movie of all time?
Looking for movies. That is a very subjective question. Here's what others have found to be the best movies.
So here it has some data from Rotten Tomatoes, with the best movie being The Treasure of Sierra something that I can't read, but I can tap it and read the whole thing. So yeah, this would be really useful for me looking up some movie information. Plus, it also does nearby theaters and what's coming out in theaters recently. And yeah, and also Siri is a lot faster now, which is great because Siri kind of chugged later in the life of the iPhone 4S for me. Siri is much faster now, which is great. And I'll probably use it a bit more than I used to. Speaking of faster, the iPhone is now 4G. You can't see up here because I'm on Wi-Fi, but I am in a 4G city, LTE, in Miami, and I can tell you from first-hand experience, 4G is fucking fast. It is incredible compared to 3G. I'm really happy that we have 4G networks in Miami, and I'm definitely using it all the time when I'm not at home. And actually, fun fact, the upload speeds are faster than my home network upload speeds, which is kind of sad. My downloads are way faster, but the uploads are faster on the iPhone, which makes me cry at night. And since I'm a video nerd, I'm going to talk a little bit about the camera. So the camera is actually much better on the iPhone 5. I'll put up some comparison shots I did with the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 5. They are much, much better, a lot clearer, a lot crisper, which is fantastic. It makes this even more useful as a camera phone. And the 4S wasn't a bad camera whatsoever. It was a really good camera. It's just much better. Video camera is again, same thing. It's much clearer, much nicer, and it's also now that you have a 16:9 screen, we can see the whole frame of video that we're shooting instead of double tapping to make the black bars appear. And a really cool feature that the iPhone already had, because you can get third-party apps to do this, but now it's built in, is the panorama. It works really well. I've used the other panorama apps. Some of them, they're good, but this just works so easily. Like, you just press a button and it just kind of does it for you and guides you how to do it. That was really cool, and I'll show you some panoramas of my room and stuff that I did as testing. So that's pretty much it for the new iPhone. There's some extra stuff like Passbook and a few other features there that I'm not going to talk about. Of course, the iPhone's a lot thinner now, much thinner, much lighter. If you used to an iPhone 4S and you pick this guy up, you'll end up thinking the Force is a bit fat and chunky, which it really isn't. It's just that perception is everything. And also it's now an aluminum back, nice and shiny matte black. It's really nice, and you really got to hold it and see it in person to appreciate how beautiful this phone is. Yeah, I think it's the best iPhone yet. Then again, every iPhone that comes out is the best iPhone yet. So if you're thinking of upgrading to the next iPhone, I say do it. I upgraded just because Apple has me by the ball, so I just gotta upgrade every year because I just feel the need to. If you're on a 4S and trying to go to the 5, you might want to wait, just because it'll cost you a lot of money. But if you're on a 4, definitely get this guy. That's it for this video, guys. It's pretty random and rambly and not sure how organized it's gonna be. But I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll do some more technology videos in the future that are less terrible. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, thanks for watching.